We're adding something fairly large to New Petal Valley today, and for it, we will be needing a fair bit of terracotta. Now, since I have not yet come across a large amount of this stuff, I'm gonna need to go out and look for some, and that there is the reason why I'm geared up and ready for an exploration. I've got some idea of where we may find a mesa biome, and it's actually not too far away from where we are right now, and you know what? I've got an awesome way I can show you this. Now right here is where we are in the world at the moment, New Petal Valley. And right here is where our mesa biome is. Now the plan is simple. We will travel between these 2 points, gather all the treasures that we find along the way, and we're gonna be coming home with all that wonderful terracotta to make sure that we add something brand new to our village. So we might not be where we need to be, but I've got my very first bit of treasure for today, and I don't think we could be too far off where we need to be. Okay, well, we should probably be a bit more careful with this. Please, start today off well. In fact, that can just be safe there. Alright, well, well, what was I expecting? Alright, well, I guess I could take the gold block. That might be some sort of treasure from this thing. Very disappointing. But hopefully, my map does not lie, and we do in fact have ourselves a full mesa biome with all the terracotta that we'll ever need. And hopefully a bit more than just terracotta. I have heard that there is in fact a whole bunch of gold in those mesa biomes, and I want to see for myself. Oh wow, well, seeing for myself, immediately we find something else. This little piece from there to here, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, not the black cat. I saw it there again. Alright, let's just make sure I'm ready to run away. And what the heck just happened there? What? Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for it. How about that? Not scared of this invisible thing this time. And what do you know? Look at that. That was the... I don't even know if I'm being followed right now. That was a lot of really cool stuff in a very short period of time. A portal, a witch's hut, and also the mesa biome that I'm looking for. I'll be honest, I thought it was a lot larger than this on my map, but oh, maybe that's where it is. If not, my map needs to be corrected. But this is exactly what we are looking for, and also the very first mesa biome that I've seen in this world, and I'm gonna need this. Look how dry this place is. I don't think I've ever seen this many dead bushes in one area, ever. But luckily, I was smart and I brought myself a few of these so we can make sure we can see this many dead bushes yet again. Well, that over there looks like a Terracotta Quarry if I've ever seen one. This is going to be where we're going to be getting all our terracotta from, I can tell you that now. And that is actually, I hope that's not where it stops, because if not, I'm going to have to find another spot. But that over there looks like the perfect space to not mine away an entire mountain just to get terracotta. Is there anything below this? There is. There's a lot. This is fantastic. All right, we've got it. We've got a perfect quarry now. So we're back in New Petal Valley, and I have been waiting for this day where I get to plant another one of these beetstalks. After this one, I'm hooked. I just want beetstalks everywhere. And you know what? Today is the day. I woke up, looked outside my window right over there, and what did I see? The perfect kind of sun to grow some beetstalks in. And of course, today is the day that we have to do this. So I've got my beetstalk seeds, got some of these diamond hoes, which I told you were going to come in very handy. Just like that, and bam, we'll get ready and wait for these to grow. And I'll tell you, it's gonna look good. When this thing grows up to look something like that, we will not be disappointed. Now you may remember that this area right over here, which is just between these two houses right there, was a very familiar site for our friend Joseph and our friend Buzz, who are trying to make sure that our village is a growing village. And of course, we saw hearts, and we saw a whole bunch of random weird things above our villagers' heads, and I found out that what that meant was that we didn't have enough beds, which means we didn't have enough houses to bring in another villager. So what we are doing right now, before we head on back into our adventure, is we're going to be adding in a new house to this little area right at the back here behind our well. And the reason I want to do it here is pretty much because I want this area to be a bit more of a community area, and this is exactly where, of course, our friends meet up. So why not pop it in right there? Now, I've got to say, there is something that is quite important that I've got to get right here, and that is that I don't know what our next villager is going to be, what the next profession will be, or even, I mean, the name of the guy. Well, you don't even get me started on that. I can never do a good name for them, but yeah, I don't even have a name started, so let's get the profession right first. So we've got a few different professions already in our village, but what is going to be our next one, I wonder? I think that over there is definitely not going to be left to me, but it's going to be left up to the geniuses that we know exist in the comment section. You can tell us exactly what our next guy should be, because if we're going to put someone in here, we best make sure that it is for the exact right reason that we're popping them in here, and I think we've got a lot of things that we do need, so of course, let me know, and we'll make it happen. Taking a break from this build, let's just have a look and see how it's coming along. I'm very, very happy with it. It's basically a tall version of that guy right over there, with a bit of blue and a bit of inspiration from our other houses and stuff like that. But I think it's just looking really good. I just wanted to kind of stop, take it in, take a breath, because this thing's actually been pumped out pretty quickly, and I'm not going to put the bed down just yet, because I think the bed will mean that we'll get a new villager, and I want this place to be ready for a new villager by the time that we do put a new villager in here. You know, I don't want this guy just walking around lonely, aimless, not knowing where he's going to be staying, and besides, I think it's definitely something that can wait. By the way, I'm totally serious that we do need to come up with the job for this guy, because there's no way he's just going to be hanging around here not doing anything. I mean, I need a lot of things. A librarian is one of them, but I really don't think I want a librarian. I've been leaning towards a cartographer for some reason in my brain for the past few minutes, but you know what? I think there's enough space for me to do whatever I want on this thing. We could honestly put anyone in here, and it would not matter at all. Anyone is good, basically. It's not that one is insignificant, just any villager does a great job there. And look at that, just like that, already looking amazing. That over there looks like I've got myself a solid amount of terracotta. I don't want to go too crazy because I do want to come back here, because look at this place. I know it might look kind of just masonry, but I think if we can definitely do our mining business on this here, you know, we got to support these walls if we're going to be ripping out terracotta like we are. I think that could be pretty awesome. So I'm going to definitely have to make a trip back. And besides, you know what? How much terracotta am I going to use? A lot. This is probably going to last me a day. So it's really kind of silly that I'm not getting more, but you know what? It's worth the trip back. There's a lot of things I'm pretty sure I didn't find. I will try and take another path next time I come here. But look at this. Another one of these desolate places. Just dead bushes everywhere. You never see anything like this. At least, you know what? I never see anything like this. But I want to just push past this mesa, see what we can find, because this adventure has gone a lot quicker than I expected, and my map kind of ends just after the mesa, so I don't actually know what's going on just beyond it. And I think it's worth taking another look. And I'll be honest, I think it's just more mesa. These things can be enormous, so who knows how long this is going to go on for. Have a look at this thing. We've got ourselves our first gold mineshaft, or at least gold-filled mineshaft, or it should be. I think this is just a mineshaft, I'll be completely honest. Let's see if there's anything just below it. Never dig straight down, always dig slightly to the side. Thank goodness there was not a skeleton in here. I think we may as well just leave this place. I don't think there's anything in there. And our first bit of red sand. Beautiful. All right, carrying on. Oh, look at this thing. All right, well, this is, yeah, not a good idea. But turns out it might not have had gold, but it definitely has some spiders. Get out of there. Wonder if I can make this thing switch off by digging a hole directly above it, putting some light on it. Does that solve this problem? And then I can go and do whatever I want over here? Is that enough light? Let's check that out. We've got no more spiders. Yeah, I think we're all right. You know what? We've solved the spider problem. I don't think I've ever found one right on the top. And this is also, is this a poison spider one? I can't decide whether that is a poison spider in there or not, but I'm pretty sure the one I just destroyed was a poison spider, so I think I see some sort of underwater monument there, and that sometimes means a little bit of buried treasure that we might be able to find somewhere, so I'm gonna go explore that thing. So I seem to have misplaced the monument, but I have found a boat that seems to be underwater over there, so we can go to that over there once we've slept the night. Oh wait. Alright, there it is. That little bit of a magma right there just saved me. You see what I mean? I couldn't see that. You tell me. If you're looking that way, you see a boat. That's about it. Nothing there. So it's time to get a good night's rest, and I'll go exploring that way in the morning. So what do we have around here today? I think there's only one of these over here. That took a while, but I will take those and a buried treasure map. I tell you, these are very cool things. I'm very happy I got one of those. I wasn't expecting to. despite the fact that I said it, but I'm happy that I have. And I think I saw a ship over here, unless that just was fooling me, because I didn't think it went this deep. Nope, there is one. I can see it right over there. This one's gonna have to be one where I go down, come back up again, and go back down a few times. Can we see anything in there? Nothing yet. I'll just have to head up to the top. Oh man, I just made it. That was fantastic. And I also see what might be a desert out there. This trip so far has just been me hopping from one thing to the next. That is the best way to explore. If I've ever had a good way to explore, it's like that. Come on, don't waste my time. Another buried treasure map. There we go. All those. Get on out of here. I'm willing to say there's probably nothing else in there. And we made it up before needing to take another breath. So what do we have on this? We are down here, which means the treasure should be out that way, which is quite convenient because that's the direction I do want to go. And there is a mesa desert connection. Very, very seamless. I like it. And then just to go along with the theme of one thing leading into the next thing, leading into the next thing, I don't think I'm ever getting back to my base, but there is another portal, and I've just remembered. I didn't take the gold block off the last one, so maybe I will be lucky and go past it. If not, it's just a gold block. We'll be alright. Oh, what? I know this doesn't look like much, but this is a lot. Projectile protection and depth strider? Man, we're making some upgrades. So we've got golden boots and iron leggings. Wait. Okay, we good. We don't have to get rid of one of our things. So here we go. We've got ourselves Curse of Vanishing Golden Shovel. That's just a golden shovel. I don't think we really need that. But right here, if we pop these guys on there, we should be better in the water, and don't have to take my pants off. Just put that one on there. Beautiful. Nice. Feels good making some upgrades. Let's see how much faster we are in the water now with Depth Strider 3. The fastest I can possibly go in the water, which is super lucky. Oh man, that is so much better. I've just been so used to lagging around. This is so good. I'm gonna find more ocean monuments like this. This is fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, let's go have a look at our house. And here is the perfect timing. We can see over here, we've got our good friend Joseph over here, but he's all lonely today. Maybe in a few more days we will find another little villager running around. But look at this. I quite like this one. You see, I kind of took a different turn after that last little bit where I brought you in, just to see what it looks like with a little bit of cobble in it. I gotta say, I am a very, very big fan. Now, of course, the moment that I've been waiting for, and it is the moment that this future guy's been waiting for. We're gonna place the bed, and hopefully, within a short period of time, we should have another villager who's currently unemployed, but we'll work on that. So our mission right now is to go out in that direction and find what this buried treasure is. And we don't look too small on this map, so I think it shouldn't be a long swim. And not to mention, these Depth Strider boots are gonna make all the difference. This looks a little bit too large to be where we should be going, but let's consult our trusty map and see. No, this is definitely where we should be going. Hey, I think this map is not correct, because if you have a look, I'm slowly destroying the island as I'm getting up closer to it. Or it's maybe just a lot smaller than what it looked like on the map. Yeah, right over there. Let's try and find out what this thing is hiding. There's a little island right over there, and that over there looks like it is that one. Beautiful. All right, so that is where our treasure lies. The treasure should be just about here somewhere. So let's get digging and see what we can find. Oh, okay. There we go. That took a while, but eventually it had to come to an end. We finally found our treasure. Now, which hole was I just in? I think it's that one there. All right, got our breath back. Let's go see what our treasure is. We can't open it just yet. Wonderful. All right, so 2 diamonds, super handy. Don't know what to get rid of here. I definitely don't need a flint and steel right now. I'll come back for that there. Let's just get our breath. From here, it looks like I found myself a sand castle, but I know for a fact that this should be a village, and there's no sand castles, unfortunately. But this could very well be a castle. This thing is enormous. Yeah, that is huge. All right, let's go greet some people, see what we got, and you know me, I can never resist a good villager trade. Let's make sure I don't boop these guys with anything. Here we go. What do you got for me? You got nothing. All right, I think everyone's kind of just still getting themselves ready. Tell you what, I'll give you guys a few minutes, figure out your jobs, and I'll get back to you. Ooh, okay. Just as I thought this was a village full of nitwits, I find that there. And a hat, for that matter. Let's pop that guy on. Just as this day is coming to a close, I find a desert well, which means next to nothing, but also another village, which might mean a brilliant trade if we can find a good villager for that. But I've got to sleep the night away, and then we can go explore what that village has to offer. Hey, how's that? Another village well, not too far away from the one that I just saw right there. My structure generating luck is on point today, I gotta say. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's definitely working really well. So, villagers, anything in here? Nothing. And of course, maybe my villager trade generating luck just isn't where it should be today. We've got ourselves a farmer. Not really interested in a farmer, but this guy seems to be trying to get a job. So, what do we have right over there? That looks like a butcher. He sure is. All right, well, I don't have 14 rabbits or however many chickens, so that is unfortunate. You know what? It looks like we have just found pretty much just a village. There's nothing special going on in here. This guy's just another farmer. Nothing too much. Yeah, I think that's about it. I hear a lot of skellies over here. I'm just trying to investigate because I am on the lookout for a skelly spawner if I can find one. I definitely found the skellies. Any spawners? I think there seems to be light there. Maybe that's where there's an entrance somewhere around there. Let's go investigate. Yep, here, this must be the cave. I don't know how I missed this earlier, but if there is a skelly spawner around, that will be fantastic. Let's use this for the first time properly. No, 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 no. This is new armor. I do not want you to ruin this for me. The real reason I'm excited is because you never really see 3 skeletons. I could hear them. There's 4. There has to be a skelly spawner there. There's no way there's that many without... Oh, no. Come on. There we go. Perfect. There's no way there's that many skellies without there being a skelly spawner around there. So apparently that was just stupid level skeleton luck because there is no spawner to be seen around here. I can't even see any cobblestone, which is normally a good indicator that there is one. That is ridiculous. How many skeletons do you need to pretend like there's a spawner, but not actually have a spawner? That is absurd. And to top it off, that did a huge dent to my food. So we're going to have a bit of a rough time getting back home. I've got another 2,000 or so blocks to go. This is going to be close. Oh man, we cut that so super close. 2 stakes, and I can see some flowers. And you know what that means? There are flowers. That means that there is a village very close by. I was going to say with my name on it, but I don't think my name's quite on it. But there is a village, and it's mine. And that's where I need to be. It looks like we might be in luck here. I just saw some of those weird kind of lightning bolt things come up above them. But maybe, just maybe, this is the time where we get our next villager. Look at that. There, hearts, 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 and... where are the lightning clouds? I don't even know if there are lightning clouds. They just look like lightning clouds to me. Oh, well, there's the alarm telling me that it's coming to nighttime. Look, those things! What is wrong with you guys? Oh man, I'm just gonna throw a whole bunch more beds around the place. I think that might be what we need to do to get this guy. But you know what? There is something hiding behind here, which we all know what it is. And I'm actually surprised I managed to hide that just then. We're gonna have a look at that right after I get a good night's rest. Alright, so we are starting back over here because I've just been loving the look of this place. Oh man, it's so good. It's probably my favorite house in this area right now. And that's saying something because that one's got a giant beehive hanging from it. But look at this thing over here, our newest addition. It's not as obvious because of all the trees behind there, but if we go to a better angle where we've got a bit more sky behind it, our latest beetstalk is looking mighty, mighty fine. Look at that thing there. The curve that we've got on that. Ooh. Just marvelous. I love all the extra flowers as well. I'm very, very excited for what I have got planned to put in this over here. And all I can say is there is one thing that I'm asked a million times, and I always say that I'm going to do it in the future. But you know what? I can tell you something that I definitely will not be doing, and maybe this will give you a hint. I will definitely, without a doubt, not be building a treehouse village. So that over there is a bit of food for thought for today. But for today, I will leave you with this growth over here, aka me putting it in here. Thank you so much for joining me here today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.